Stop using chia like this. Because if it isn't pre-gelled the right way, it can turn into expensive fiber that leaves you bloated now and snacky later. The worst part? You can't see it in the bowl. You only feel it later. One of these mistakes makes chia swell after you eat. Most people swear they're doing it right, and that's why it backfires. The last mistake is the sneaky one that keeps belly bloat and cravings loud. You're trying to be healthy. You add chia to something quick because it feels like an easy win. But then you get one of these: tight stomach, slow bathroom trips, or that "why am I hungry again" feeling. And here's the contradiction: chia can steady appetite or trigger snacks, depending on how you prep it. There are 5 ways people ruin chia seeds, and each one blocks a different benefit: satiety, digestion, or omega fats. If this sounds familiar, stay with me. Mistake number 1. Why dry sprinkling backfires. Chia is a water magnet. If it steals water from your gut, it thickens too fast. Mini example: dry chia on yogurt, and it feels stuck. Most people add more chia to fix it, and that's the trap. Gel rule: if it isn't fully gelled before it hits your stomach, it'll try to gel inside you. Mistake number 2. Why chugging chia water messes you up. Chia needs time to gel evenly. Fast stirring leaves dry pockets that expand later. Mini example: a quick chia water shot, then bloating, then snack cravings. Question: have you ever felt worse after a healthy drink? Fix: stir hard, wait 10 to 15 minutes, stir again. Only then drink. Wait for it. Mistake number 3 is where nutrients get weaker even when your stomach feels fine. Quick test: if your stomach feels tight before lunch, this is usually why. Mistake number 3. The heat trap that weakens the good fats. Chia fats are delicate. High heat and reheating oxidizes the delicate oils, turning a healthy fat into an inflammatory one. Meaning, you're eating it, but not getting the same upside. Mini example: cooking chia inside hot oatmeal, then microwaving leftovers. Fix: cook first, then stir chia in after heat. And here's the scary part: you won't taste the difference. And this is why the next mistake is so common. Because it feels clean. Mistake number 4. The too clean bowl that leaves you hungry. Chia gel can slow how fast food hits your bloodstream, but only if the meal is built right. Chia plus fruit alone can make hunger come back fast. Mini example: chia pudding with almond milk and berries. Hungry again in 60 to 90 minutes. Fix: add an anchor: yogurt, protein, and a few nuts, fat. This last one is the silent killer, because your chia can be perfect and still make cravings louder. Mistake number 5. The timing error that turns chia into a stress signal. Fiber is a message, but heavy fiber on a dry, rushed morning reads like friction. Step-by-step body response. 1. You wake up dry, like your body hasn't had water in hours. 2. You do coffee first or rush, then add chia. 3. Fiber thickens the gut contents without enough water moving through. 4. Your body pulls water into the gut to cope. 5. You feel tight or bloated, and your brain flags quick fuel. 6. Later, cravings, low energy, stubborn belly bloat that looks like fat. And that's why you feel like chia doesn't work, when it's your timing doing the damage. Mini example: coffee plus chia breakfast, then afternoon snack hunting. Fix: water first, then chia with a balanced meal, not as a rushed add-on. Remember this: chia isn't magic. Your method is the message. Quick recap. 1. Don't sprinkle dry, hydrate it. 2. Don't chug it half mixed, let it gel. 3. Don't cook it hard, add it after heat. 4. Don't do chia plus fruit only. Add protein plus healthy fat. 5. Don't stack it on a dry morning. Fix water and timing. Your body isn't broken, it's responding to signals. Now that chia is fixed, There's one morning drink that can mess with digestion before you even eat. It's not the seeds, it's the coffee.